What is happening, guys? Gary Jahman here, back at it again with a new video. Hope you're doing well, hope you're safe and happy. So in this video we're going to talk about my first Apple Watch ever, and that is the Apple Watch Ultra. So in this video I'm not going to dive into the specs, I'm just going to talk about the things that I love and don't love about this Apple Watch Ultra. The first thing that I really love is the size, and a lot of people are actually talking about that this was actually a little bit too large for their wrist. But honestly, if you compare this to a normal watch, like a traditional one, as you see right here, it actually is a pretty normal size type of watch, right? So honestly, for me, the size of this watch is actually pretty normal. The screen itself is very large and very bright as well, so in direct sunlight you can easily read what you're doing and see your notifications whatsoever. And for instance, for me, while I'm running, training for my marathon, it actually is pretty helpful to have a larger screen and you can just read everything that you're doing, like your pace and your cadence and stuff like that, without no issues. The robustness, I've talked about the screen and the size, but also the build quality of this watch is actually really good. I've bounced it against a wall and whatsoever, no scratches, nothing. And there are also a lot of YouTube videos out there. Like one of the famous ones is the guy with the hammer, where actually the table broke instead of the watch, which is really giving me some type of feeling that I don't have to babysit my watch if compared to a traditional watch, as you see here, where I have some huge scratches and stuff and scuffs. But for the Apple Watch Ultra, I really like the robustness, the quality, and it gives me that feeling that I'm safe and I can just do things what I need to do without hurting the watch at all. The ease of use, on the left side, it really depends how you are wearing this, by the way, but for me, on the left side we got the action button, and this action button is very helpful when I'm going to begin my sport activity. That may be running or going to the gym or swimming. I just press on it and select the thing that I want real quickly, and then I'm good to go. So that is really helpful, and also you can customize this button. So for me, the ease of use and how it just works, everything goes so fluently without no hiccups, without no hesitations, and things just really work really well. The battery life is actually really good as well. Having no experience with the previous Apple Watches or any Apple Watch whatsoever, I think the battery life is really good. It will last me around 2 days or so, and with the battery saving mode, then it will last you for around 2.5 days, maybe even 3 days. It really depends on your own activity and what you're doing with this watch. For a lot of times when I need to charge my watch, it will take like 30 minutes or so, maybe even less, and then you're good to go. Let's say you're going to take a shower, you're going to do some breakfast and everything like that, then you're good to go. You can last this for, again, a couple of days as well, right? So I think the battery life, for me at least, when I'm training for a marathon, when I'm working out, and maybe the next day I'm swimming whatsoever, those 2 days it will work really well. So let's talk about the things that I don't really like about this Apple Watch Ultra. Of course, the price. It is quite a hefty price. It is quite a steep price. And I can imagine that not everybody is in need or capable of buying this watch. But if you really need to have the best Apple Watch that you need or want, then this is the one to get. But just keep in mind that huge price point. It might be a little bit too big, but it really depends on your own likings as well, to your own preference. Also, a lot of people are complaining that you cannot wear this with a dress shirt whatsoever, but with the right band you can actually wear this with a formal occasion. What I personally didn't like is the orange color on the buttons, on the action button and this crown dial thingy. I don't really like that orange, but that's more or less a personal thing. But I think if Apple was supposed to, or had this option where you can just change this color scheme a little bit, it might be a little bit cooler. So this watch is definitely not a sport watch for serious athletes, but it really depends on the apps that you're using, I think. And I think if there is a developer out there that can get the best out of, like, say, a Garmin watch and put it in this Apple Watch Ultra, then you definitely get a more serious, I got a notification, a serious sport watch in this smartwatch. Ooh, it's quite a tongue twister. Alright, so now the conclusion. Do I recommend this watch, yes or no? Well, if you really want to have the best Apple Watch available, then I guess you can buy this Apple Watch Ultra. You got a very large screen, you got a good battery life, and also all the features and bells and whistles that you have on this Apple Watch, you can get it. And also it is very robust, as I mentioned before. I like it that I could just run 20 kilometers with it without no worries about if this is going to be damaged whatsoever. So I think that's really cool feature to have, like a safety set on your mind, if that makes any sense. As mentioned in my intro, I didn't talk about a lot about the features and stuff, just sharing my general experience with this watch so far for the past 2 months or so. And I have to say, guys, I'm still in love almost with this watch. It also looks really nice with the things that I'm wearing right now. So yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah, thank you again for watching. Subscribe to the channel if not already. Like the video, comment down below what do you think about the Apple Watch. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy. See you in the next one. Bye bye.